What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into some About Face. So About Face is on sale currently right now at Ulta for
buy two.
Okay. They're sorry y'all, I was telling my son about how they say that women there are more women in the world than men, and he just looked it up, so that's what you heard in the background. Anyway, so this is the About Face stuff I got. The color I really wanted, the lime green one, that was really cool. Of course, it was sold out. And the lip color I wanted was sold out. One of the blushes I wanted was sold out too. So people were excited about About Face being on sale. I can't front. I was excited about Face being on sale as well. So I did the majority of my face. We're going to go ahead and actually add the Melt bronzer to this video though. I was going to put it in the Melt video, but I have like all four of the palettes to do. So I ain't going to tap all that, girl. Okay. That's going to be a lot. And then I'm going to put on the Soul Body highlighter in this video as well. So we got a few other brands besides that, but my main focus is the About Face stuff, just because, you know, never tried the brand. First time trying the brand. Let me zoom y'all on in real quick. Did I have my phone? Can you throw my phone, sir? Shout out. Adrian, can mommy have her phone, please? I think it's over there with you. I need to look up these About Face prices. Thank you, sir. This is what happens when you have a teenager, everyone. He's 13, so he's a teenager now. This is what I do. Over here on the struggle bus, y'all. Over here on the struggle bus. So we have Cheek Freak Blush Balm, and they're normally $18. I got it for 13 bucks. I got the one called the Big O. It's the darkest one that they had, so I figured it might look nice, and it's a unique color to my collection when it comes to cream blushes, if you will. Then the eye matte fluids, they're normally $13, but they are on sale for, sorry, they're $16 and they're on sale for $12 right now. The color I want is still, I stocked the green one, but I'll show you the blush here. So here's what the inside looks like. It's awfully bright red, so I'm kind of nervous, especially with the eye look I planned on doing, how this is gonna work out, but you know, that's what we got. It feels a little cheap and plasticky, I'm not gonna front, like for the price, but since she's not like super high up there, it's not that big a deal. So the shades I got are, let me see the names of these. So I have It's Bliss, Replicant, and New Karma. So that's the name of the three colors I got. I'm gonna try to do an eye look with one of them, and then, like, you know, incorporate a palette in with it, because y'all know I live for a matte palette and a matte moment. Let me get on to the lips. I'm sorry, that's the last thing I need to do. I got one lip product. They're normally 16 and it was 12. So I got the shade, what does it say? Slumber. The other one I wanted in that was sold out as well. It's called Monarchy. So I'm gonna work with these. I guess I can start off with the lip, and then we can do the blush and the eyes last. So zoom y'all in as close as we can go now. Oh yeah, and then the bronzer, I think this is $38 to $39. Of course, y'all know I bought this at Sephora because Ulta does not sell Melt. This is what the packaging looks like. So I usually bronze first, and then I put on my blush, and then my highlighter and my lipstick. So let me just go ahead and use my bronzer first. And this was $39. Now, the thing I will say about this shade range is it's definitely lacking. There's only like 4 shades to go with this. But let's bronze on up and see what it looks like. As you can see, it looks nice and bronze and smooth. I didn't question that the products are going to be good. It's just, it's the shade range for me is lacking. There's literally only 4 shades. So I don't even think too much Mouth or Mima Tang or anyone darker than I am can use this bronzer, at least in my personal opinion, because it's not going to be dark enough. Maybe they can use it as like a winter shade, but you know, I've told y'all before, I don't like necessarily red bronzers in the winter time. So the fact that we're getting fall and winter, I only have a little bit of time to try out this product for you all before I put it in a complexion corner, and then it goes in the drawer far away. Although it's not as red as I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy it's not super red, but it's still like giving red. And when I have yellow ones in my collection that I prefer to use this time of year, because summer has ended and you're in fall, I would prefer to use those. But it's going on nicely and it looks nice on the face. Random side note, I know that's not what we came for, but I figured since I had it and I wanted to use it that I could, and then I'll just put it on tomorrow in the Melt video and tell y'all how I feel about it, because y'all see that video before you see this one. Most likely. You might end up seeing this one tomorrow because I want to make sure the newer content is going on. So now, I have this stippling brush to put this on with. Since there's no mirror in here, I guess I'll just pick the bronzer back up and use the mirror for that. I have went out mirrors, but I understand that, you know, like it cuts the cost down. Plus, you know, it makes the product easier to disperse. Now I put a lot on the back of my brush, so we'll see how this goes. So just go up so like that. Ooh, I'm loving this color. It's so unique and different. I feel like this color will go perfect with the Pat McGrath, what do you call it? The Pat McGrath blush I got, that really red one. I'm hoping this dries down to a matte finish. Maybe I should have read that part. Let's see if it says on the back of the packaging if it does that. But since the packaging is clear, it's hard. It says, an ultra creamy, lightweight balm blush glides onto the skin for a soft wash of color with amazing lasting power. The refreshing, buildable formula melts into a liquid when applied, creating a diffused, translucent finish. Superstar hydrators like hyaluronic acid and metal foam seed oil serve as a weightless, non-sticky, nourishing, and protection. Vegan and cleanly formula. But yeah, I really like this color. I'm glad I got this color. There was a terracotta one I was looking at too, so now I'm like, I need to grab it. Yeah, y'all, I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling like I just look really nice and sun-kissed. Let's do the other side. And then I will go off camera and pick a palette to use this with, because obviously I'm not going to use it on its own. It's just a liquid, unless y'all want to just see me do like eye swatches. I guess we could do some eye swatches of the majority of the colors, because I'm interested to see how this yellow will work as a base with a actual yellow product. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't want to set it, just because, you know, this look gonna be real crazy, y'all, because you gotta think I gotta put on, what do you call it, green highlighter with this. So I already have my highlighter on for the next video I'm filming. So this is about to be really interesting and crazy situation, because I'm doing 2 eye looks tonight, and I'm gonna do Pat McGrath and Mocha tomorrow. So it's gonna be a long day of just filming those. Y'all, I'm here for this blush. Hello, okay? Yes, now I gotta buy more colors, because this formula is amazing. It's really, really nice. I'm here for it. Okay, Halsey, I see you. It may be bad at love, but you're good at blush. How about that? Yes. I was gonna set these. It's like, it's not even tacky to the point where I feel like I need to set it. Like normally I would set this with a powder brush. And I had a powder brush like ready to set it with. The one I showed you all is a dupe for what is the hourglass one. So I might set this side just so we can see what it looks like with one, and then I'll just leave the other side bare. The picture's gonna be crazy for this thumbnail shot. It's a whole mess. Anyway, let me set this on top real quick. Okay, so I'm kind of liking setting this just because I get to put 2 different colors together, like the Pat McGrath one, and then it gives this like iridescent glow, because these are more glowy blushes from Be Perfect, because they're baked. So look at the gorgeous luminosity of this, girl. I'm here for it. I mean, I went a little heavy-handed on this side, but I didn't know how the pigmentation was going to go. But I like to use stippling brushes when I use them. So this is just a Smashbox highlighter brush. It's supposed to be for stippling. Sorry, it's supposed to be for highlighter, but I use it for my blushes, random side. Okay, so now let's put on some green highlighter and truly look crazy. Matter of fact, I'll do that off camera, the highlighter, because that's not what you're here for, and then we'll go ahead and do some lips now. So this highlighter doesn't cost for the open most of the time. Okay. So let's do the lips now. So I'm just take this Cola liner. The liner I wanted from her sold out, because like all her stuff was selling out. I need to go buy these blushes when I get off camera with you all to make sure I get the other colors I want, since I know how they look now. I wasn't sure how the colors of them look, so I was like, and spoiler alert, these are going in my favorite blushes of 2022. Just trying to side note. So let's get into this lip shade. I'm wondering how the formula is on this. What do that box? Because it seems like a box that actually gives a description. Oh wait, it was in a bag. I threw a little bag away, so I don't. Sorry, I don't know. I just don't know. But it has like a tear-shaped applicator on it. Let's try this on. I like the color. Okay, so it has like this weird menthol smell to it. It doesn't have a menthol taste, it just has a menthol smell. Just thought I should point that out. To reline the lips. To make sure we got what's going on. So this is what our lip combo looks like. It's nice. I feel like it does a little bit of the tacking and sticking together, but I don't think it's like super bad to the point where you need to, you know, be concerned. I'm gonna do the 2 eye swatches, and then I'm gonna do an eye look with this and a palette, just so we can see if you can put a yellow on top of it that's brighter, and if it'll work. I hope I have a palette here that has yellow brightness, but as many palettes as I have, I feel like we should be able to find something. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna go off camera, find a palette to put with the yellow one. Then I'll come back on camera. We can try the 2 shades like so, or maybe I should just use the mint shade and do the yellow. But I'd rather use the yellow because I really want to see how this is gonna work with as a base for the eye. So I'll be right back after I find a palette for the yellow. Okay, girl. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna get into the purple shade now, which is Replicant, if I remember correctly. No, sorry, this is New Karma. Replicant is the mint green one. So I'm gonna just rub some on my eye. I did put an eye base on just to see if we could get more vibrancy out of it, but I'm just packing it on, and then I'm going to blend it out with a brush because that's the method I normally do with stuff like this. So let's see how it goes, girl. So I'm trying to pat it into the primer. I don't know if I didn't put on enough because, as y'all can see, it's quite easily shearing it away. So I think I was supposed to pack on more than I did. And so by patting it on, it's not giving. But you know, brush don't see yourself off. Try again. Didn't tell y'all. So what I'm doing now is just painting it on. I feel like it doesn't look as vibrant as it does like pan, but you know, I would normally put an eyeshadow on top of this, which I'm kind of tempted to do, like all the colors, just to see if I prefer these as bases, because I'm not feeling like I'm getting the pigmentation I need. But it's like, since it was eyeshadow, I wasn't just gonna put it on my eye on its own. So I think now I just want to do it with every shade just to see what kind of pigmentation we can get out of it. So I'm going to use the shade, what is this, Cute, in my Vivid Pigments and Shadows palette. Y'all know this is one of my bangers. I absolutely love this palette. So I'm just going to pat on top of this and see if it gives us more with the shadow. Because that's honestly what I bought these for. Not to like try them on their own, just to, you know, use as bases. Especially the yellow. The yellow is the one I'm most excited about. So, but I figured I'd show you all 3 of them. Okay, so there's that. That's what it's looking like. These are supposed to be matte, though, if I remember correctly. It's a fluid eye paint. It just says liquid shadow. It doesn't say that it's... It says, delivers a one swipe punch of color and comfortable, long-lasting wear. Creamy, water-resistant formula allows time to blend before locking on... That's locking down as a crease-free, smudge-free matte finish. Okay, so it's supposed to dry down as a matte finish. So I'm letting the top part dry down. And yeah, it definitely feels matte. I mean, it has a little bit of stick to it, but I haven't had it on here for that long. So it looks good as an eye base or as, I guess, a liquid shadow. So I guess we'll do the mint one as liquid shadow. because I don't think I have any mint shadows here for us to use. So it's a good thing I did the purple the way I did it. And now we can just use the mint one and let it dry down. So the mint one is Relentless. That's our rough love. Anyway, let's go ahead and lay this one down. And then we'll use the yellow as a base again, even though these are supposed to be matte, just because, I don't know, I just wanted some cool bases to put there. I mentioned to see if this really dries down to a matte finish, because since I rushed into this, I was not 100% sure, and I want to know. But I feel like this one looks much brighter than the purple did when I put it on. But then again, I did put a thicker, I guess, coat or layer, if you will, of the mint. So we'll see. So I kind of want to do an eye look with one of these with a matte and then see how it dries down once I do that. So I think we're going to take these two shades here, or this shade right here, and then if the yellow doesn't dry to my liking, then I'll go ahead and put this on top. And I'm trying to think what I could put on the outer V. I guess we could put the orange down here at the bottom of the outer V, so we have an orange, red, yellow, red type thing. At least it'll make a little bit more sense that way. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So let me get out some brushes for that while we let this dry. Why I have this in here? You don't go. You go here though. I'm just trying to find a brush to blend that. Here we go. Looking for one of these to blend on my outer V, but I feel like it's looking a little patchy, if you will. Like in this area, it's looking kind of piecey up in there and all. You see? I don't know though. It's still drying down a bit, because when I pat my finger on, it's coming off. So it does look like it takes these a little bit to dry, especially with the amount I have to put on because of my skin tone. So just keep that in mind if you're my skin tone looking at these. I don't feel like this is necessarily the easiest product to work with, but it's not like super difficult either, because if you're going to use the way I do as a base, just put it on, pat something on top of it, and then if you want to leave the top up there like that, as you can see, it dry it down, and to dry it down lighter, so it look like I did the light to dark grading and not have to do too much work. So that's a good thing if you're somebody like me who has eyeshadow palettes and just want to use it as a base. You can bring it up to the brow bone like I did. It dried down to the matte finish like it said, and it just looks like I did a grading of light to dark. Whereas with this one, I feel like it's just taking forever to dry, and it looks patchy, and I feel like I'm still going to have to set something on top of it. So just got to be prepared to let it sit down and dry and wait. But you know, if you're willing to, I think you'll like the result, because I'm loving the vibrancy of this. It's just realistically, I'm going to use all these as bases. I just wanted to show you what it looked like when you dry it down on its own versus what it looks like when you put a powder on top, which is what I plan on doing. So, do we really need to try the yellow? Not necessarily, but because of my skin tone, I figured people might be interested in seeing what the yellow look like and how it would work as a base, which is why I'm still going to go ahead and do it. Plus, that's the eye look I originally planned on doing, and I didn't plan on actually using these other two, but since I had all three of them, I figured we could go ahead and use all three. So, let me go off camera, get one eye done, and then we'll come back and use the yellow on camera. Then I'll get my final thoughts about all the stuff I tried and what I think about this. Okay, y'all, so I have put the eyeshadow, the base on to save time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this side with eyeshadow. I'm gonna leave this side to dry on its own to see what the difference is between the two when it comes to this color, because this is the color that I was, one of the two colors I was mainly excited about. So go ahead and get the pattern eyeshadow on top of this one to see if it'll get any brighter. Because I've been noticing that I feel like it actually dulls down the colors I put on top of it as opposed to making them brighter. So I don't know if it's because when it oxidizes after you put it on your lid, it makes it deeper. Because see what I'm saying? Like y'all saw how bright the packaging was, and you see how initially bright it is on my eye, but you see as I'm setting it with the bright yellow matte powder, it's not giving what I want it to be giving. It's just getting deeper than the color in the pan, because this color is really light in the pan. So the fact it's getting so deep on top of this base, I'm not liking that at all. So now I don't know how I'm feeling about these. To me, these like a good one wash color on the go, and we know as many palettes I don't need a quick wash of color on the go type of product. But if you do, I'm hoping this review will be helpful to you. Yeah, because it's just looking really cakey and crumbly on the lid now that I added. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see, but see, it looks really dry and flaky on the lid when I added the eyeshadow to it. Probably because it's a matte finish and then you put like a powder on top of the matte finish. So that could be it. So I don't know how I feel about these now. Because see, now it just looks like a crumbly mess on the outer piece. So I mean, this would be good for when I want to wear a yellow look, because I know this will like be a bright yellow. It's just the way it's sitting on the lid and the way it's drying, I'm not really a fan of. I'm just trying to blend out the edges of it with this and make it kind of work as best I can, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like y'all, this is gonna really dry and like flaky. I mean, from far away I look fine, but like if you was like in my face, like I'm in my face in the mirror, you'd be like, ooh girl, no. But like I said, this part is looking brighter than the other part. Only thing is I feel like this looks patchy on the lid now because of me sitting it on top of the primer. So I don't know if you can even prime with these, because I put it on top of a white primer, and I feel like on top of the lid it's just looking really patchy as it's drying. So maybe I didn't put on enough, I'm not sure, but I'm not yeah, okay, let's back on up with all about it. I have tried all three of them on now, so here's my thoughts on about face and stuff I tried today. Let's talk about it. So the lip, it's okay, it's fine, I like it. I don't like the smell of it, but like the color is nice. Let me see, how much product do you get here? 0.15 fluid ounces, so let me see. It's a little bit more than my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base when it comes to lipstick, so I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I haven't worn a whole bunch of liquid lipsticks. Let's look at my lip gloss from Juvia's and see how much is in here, if it says. So this is 17 ounces and it's cheaper, but it's a lip gloss, not a lipstick. But I don't know. I like the lipstick just fine. I just don't know how crazy I am about it. Let me put it up against my lethal one and see how much is in here. See, the lethal one gives you 24. But this one is more reasonably priced. I like it okay. It's just, it's not anything exceptional. Like if you wanted to try them, I wouldn't say they're a bad product. It works just fine. It's just okay to me. These, the thing I was really excited to get, I'm kind of actually disappointed by. Like, I'm still happy about the yellow, because if like I need one shade or one color, I can go ahead and use this. It's just, I feel like I'm gonna have to use a thin layer, and then it'll be more like a washer color, not necessarily the way I would want it to be. I like the mint one the best out of all of them, but at least with the purple one I was able to set it with other stuff. So I don't know if you have to go in immediately and set it as soon as you put it on and make sure it sets. The only thing is with the yellow, as you can see, it's brighter without the shadow I put on top of it than with the shadow I put on top of it. So if this is supposed to be a base for me, it's not really a base for me. So I'm kind of disappointed in the eye fluids, and I guess I should be glad I didn't get the other color I wanted, because I wanted to put bright greens on it, and that wouldn't have worked either, just from what we're seeing now and how you saw how patchy it was on my lid and how crumbly it looked. So these are a disappointment. The lipstick is okay. The star of the show for me is easily the blushes. Like, I added 3 more to my cart while I was editing this video, so I will definitely be getting more of these for sure. Love the blushes. Like I said, spoiler alert, these are going into my best of 2022 when it comes to the blush category, because honey, those are giving. But everything else is just okay. Like, I'd say get the blushes, get the lipstick if you want to try it. I'm not sold on these eye fluids just because it's drying down patchy and it's not able to like build on top of it with other shadows. It just oxidizes and makes them deeper, and I'm not with that. But those are my thoughts, so you can comment down below and let me know what you thought about the stuff I tried. I tried to try it in several different ways, and give you a full eye look with it just to see if it was able to do that, and I feel like it wasn't. But those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.